sit down or you can walk around the room. Don't feel that you have to stand still while I talk, okay? You can walk around, look at the portraits. You won't distract me, so don't worry. So this is a pretty typical Oxford dining room. It is on the small side. Christchurch, Keble College are 3-4 times as big as this. So what have we got? We've got the long trestle tables where the students sit, and here we've literally got a raised dais with a high table, and this is where the head of the college and the fellows are seated. Now in Oxford, a fellow teaches, does research, but he also, I say he, I apologise ladies, runs the finances of the college in conjunction with the head of the college. Now in Oxford, it is the colleges that control the wealth. The colleges are wealthy and very powerful. The university, ever since the inception of the university, has constantly been trying to gain power and wealth. A bit like the EEC. You've got all the powerful countries and the EEC is constantly trying to justify itself, isn't it? And that's what the university has done. But the true power still lies with the colleges. And again, this is something that's exploited beautifully by Colin Dexter. Yeah, this idea of the rather, shall we say, slightly evil and perverted head of college. It always made me laugh in Morse because the head of college was always a master. Sounds very sinister, doesn't it, the master? Actually, only a couple of colleges have masters. One of those is Pembroke. And I'll tell you who was an interesting master of Pembroke. The chap that broke the 4-minute mile, Sir Roger Bannister. Yeah, he was a master of Pembroke. He wasn't sinister, was he? So what Colin Dexter did was, he was actually a Cambridge man, but he wrote about Oxford, very wise. But he took real life in the city of Oxford and in the university and just played on it. So often we see the characters in Oxford dining halls. Yep. Do you remember the one, it was called The Setting of the Sun, and it was all about the Reverend Robson, who had been tortured in a Japanese prisoner of war camp. And it begins with a group of foreign students arriving at Lonsdale College. And they all went into the dining hall. And we saw the students seated on these long trestle tables. And at the head of the table here we had the head of the college. And there was Jane Robson. And next to Jane was Morse. And Morse had set a crossword puzzle for all the students on the journey to the college. Yep. And what Morse didn't know was he was there to produce an alibi for everybody. Yeah? Do you remember that one? God, about 11 people died in that one. So as I say, what he did was he took things, you know, like there were some of these writing courses, write about things you know about. And the system in Oxford and Cambridge is actually very similar. They both offer the tutorial system.